Hello, how are we all? Welcome, welcome. Why did I do scary eyes? How are we? To be fair, probably because what I'm going to be discussing today is crazy and I might be sent to hospital for a wellness check. But bear with me, alright? So, what we're doing today, oh god, even like as I'm about to say it, I'm like, why did you think of this? Why are you doing this? I don't know, okay? I'm gonna have a chat to you guys about if I was on a remote island, I don't know why, I've been really enjoying like stuff to do with remote islands. Do you like my little kitty? Take control of yourself. Yeah, I've been enjoying stuff about remote islands lately. And then I was like, right, what can I do about what video can I make about Stardew Valley characters? I don't want to do a boring tier list because like people have done tier lists already, you know what I mean? So I don't know why my brain thought it would be a good idea to chat about if I was on a remote island and it got to that point where it's like, all right, if we don't eat, we're all dead. So we've gone in a circle and we're like, okay, one of us is going to have to take the L and be eaten by everybody else. It just has to be that way, you know? There's no point all of us dying. We may as well survive off the meat of one person and then perhaps we'll all survive and then that person will do a great deed, you know? So let's talk about it. Disclaimer, I don't want to eat human meat. I swear, I don't want to consume it. I promise you. I just thought this would be an interesting chat to have. I'd also be telling you who I'd actually want with me. I'm gonna pick a couple people to eat. You know? And I already have someone in mind. Lewis. Right, here we are. Gosh, I started talking and I realised you didn't even see the characters. I feel like we need to look at them together and analyse, you know? Okay, so, I was saying, the first person, you know, there was a lot of deliberation. Lewis. There was not a lot of deliberation. That was a lie. I knew straight away we are munching on Lewis. I can't even find him. Look, he's hiding from me. He's scared. Where are you, Lewis? Lewis, there he is. Lewis is getting eaten because no one likes him. He was so rude to me every time. Every time. He's passive aggressive. So, no offense, but you're going to have to take that out. And hopefully you will learn your lesson. And whilst we are consuming you, wherever you are, I hope you're thinking, you know? And I hope this is one of those things where you're like, you know what? I'll step up. Because I've been an asshole. To you, Kaya. Specifically to me. So he'll apologise and be like, this is my apology. This is the last thing I'm gonna do for this town. So it has to be Lewis. Like there's no question about it, right? Kent, bless Kent, bless Kent. He's not coming. He's not gonna be eaten, and he's not gonna be on the island with me, because he's got PTSD already. I don't want to cause him more trauma. He can chill at home. You know, maybe I should go in order. Maybe that will be better. I'll add like a little thing of like where you can see all my consumables. Am I alright? I'm not gonna call them that. All the people that are gonna get deaded off, and then the people who are coming onto the island with me, they'll be on screen. And then obviously the people who are not involved, they're just not involved. Abigail, I like Abigail. I feel like she wouldn't have one single clue on what to do, so she's not coming. Alex is getting eaten because he's so irrelevant. I've never heard anyone be like, yes, Alex is my favourite character. So, I'm sorry, Alex, but you gotta go. No one would care. Like, I know he's got his grandparents, but, like, they're dying soon. Maybe it's nice they can all go together. Right, Birdie, gonna ignore Birdie because I don't know her that well yet. I've just unlocked Ginger Island. Bouncer's gonna get ignored. I'm gonna ignore the ones that are really not like proper people. Caroline, I feel like Caroline has a good head on her shoulders. She can come along. I feel like she's underestimated, especially with the rumours that like she had the baby with the wizard, and even rumours that she's a witch. I feel like there's definitely more to her that we don't know, so she is coming with me. Thank you. Clint is a blacksmith. Could that be a useful trait, skill set to have on a remote island? I don't think so, you know. I think Clint's going to be left out. For now. So we're eating Alex and Lewis, and we've got Caroline with us. Alright. Demetrius is coming with us. As much as I have some beef with Demetrius because he didn't want me hanging out with his daughter, which is just so rude. But he is a scientist. He knows his stuff. He actually knows stuff. So, Demetrius, I need your skill set. With you and Caroline there, we're actually going to make moves. Like, we might be able to escape, you know. Dwarf, I'm going to ignore him. The dwarf shouldn't be involved. Come on. It's a nice little dwarf. Right, Elliot's coming along. Elliot is my husband in game. And I feel like Elliot will really cheer me up. He's going to be the one that's like, everybody is fine. Let's just, like, breathe. Maybe he'll write a diary of, like, everything we were doing on the island every day. Which would be, once we escape, that would be so big and it would get so many sales. And because I'm married to him, we'd then become rich. So Elliot's coming with me. He's an author, of course. Emily, not involved. As well as Evelyn and George. They are not involved as well. Come on, I love Evelyn and George. They get a break. They can chill at home. Gil or Jill? I don't know. But he's not involved. Because he's not that big of a character. Governor's not a character. Grandpa's dead. So, Gunther is apparently also dead. Gunther's apparently a ghost. So, I'm gonna take that as canon, and he can't come because he's a ghost. Gus. Oh, okay. Gus is coming with. I need to be careful because I'm allowed to bring 5 people. That's the 4th. But Gus has to come because Gus cooks. I know here it says bartender, but Gus cooks, alright? So, he will know how to prepare the meat. So disturbing. But, he would. Hayley, not involved. I feel like she'd be too panicked when we're there. And, she, I know she likes her luxuries. No luxuries on a remote island. But I don't want to eat her because, it's Hayley. Harvey's getting eaten right now because he gives me the creeps. People love him. I've seen it all over Reddit. People love Harvey. And this is an unpopular opinion, but he's so creepy. He looks like the murderer of Lovely Bones. Tell me I'm wrong. And for that reason, he's getting eaten because I'm too freaked out. Okay, kids not involved. Jodie, I don't really care for Jodie. I don't really want her there. I don't want to eat her. She could just do whatever she wants. Obviously, we said Kent's not involved. Krobus, no way Krobus is involved. We love Krobus, and I feel like he just shouldn't be involved. Leah, nah. I don't care for Leah. Okay, Leo is an interesting one. So I don't know Leo that well, but I feel like Leo, he's lived alone. He's lived the remote island life. That's the thing. But also, I feel like he's not going to be that useful. And he's been alone for a long time. I feel like Leo should be left alone. I feel like he won't want to leave his place. Lewis is getting eaten, of course. Linus. Oh my gosh. I love Linus so much. But I'm definitely not eating him. Do I take Linus? No, Linus can stay. Marlon, I'm just not getting involved because he's not that big of a character. I don't know him too well. Marnie, why do I want to eat Marnie? I feel like she tastes good. Hear me out. Not actually, but the thing is, I feel like she's a farmer, right? So she probably has a lot of her own produce, so she'll drink her milk. Like, I feel like she eats good quality foods, which will make herself good quality foods. That's my reasoning. I feel like we'll actually get like a good nutritious meal, you know? I'm sorry, Marnie. I love you. But also, you're low-key competition. You've also got animals and stuff. But then hers is a rant. No, you are low-key competition. You're gonna taste good and I'll get rid of my competition. So Marnie's on the table, literally. Maru, nah, she's not involved. Morris isn't involved because he's just an asshole. Maybe we should eat him though. No, Morris can just piss off. Let's not give him any credit. Mr. Key, I haven't met yet. I have in the mind, but only briefly. Pam, I feel like, would be going through major withdrawal symptoms. Same goes for Shane, so they need to be left alone because, first of all, I don't think they're going to be... I don't want to eat them. They're also going to have a lot of alcohol in the system, so I don't know, I don't want to get drunk. Maybe I should to survive this island, but no, they're not getting eaten. And I don't want to take them with me because they're just going to be going through withdrawal. It's going to be difficult. Penny's cute. She can be left out though. Pierre, oh god, Pierre needs to go. You know what? I shouldn't have ate Harvey because he's a doctor, so he could help us if we have any injuries. But I still get the creeps. He's going. Pierre can piss off. He's not involved. Robin Carpenter, is that a valuable skill set? No, because I know who I want. So I have one spot to eat and one spot to come with. Okay. And all we have left is Robin, Sam, Sandy, Sebastian, Shane, Vincent, Willie, Wizard. Okay, Vincent, obviously, child, you're not coming. You're not involved. Shane, I already said he's not involved. Sam and Sebastian also have to be out of the picture. I don't want to eat them because I like them both. And I don't think they have any benefits of me eating them like the others do. But if they came along, they would have no clue. I don't think... They're just not aware, you know? I don't think they could bring anything to the table to aid our survival. So they're staying out. Sandy, I love Sandy, so I don't want her involved. I want her to be comfy at home. So we've got Willie and the Wizard. I felt like the Wizard has to come because if we're resorting to eating people, then there's probably no fishes around, so we don't even need Willie. And the Wizard, he can wizard stuff up for us. That is OP. That is OP, having a wizard with you on a remote island. So he has to come along. So that is our limit of taking people. We've got Caroline, Demetrius, the Wizard, Gus, and Elliot. And our final consumable, because we have to, we've only got 4. We've got Marnie, Lewis, Harvey, and Alex. The final person getting eaten, what an announcement, is... Oh god, this is hard. Maru, I don't care for Maru. But then Demetrius will be so mad because he didn't want me to be friends with her. And now I'm suggesting that we eat her. Oh god, who do we eat? Shane. I know I said what I said, but you know what? We'll get a bit drunk. Maybe it will lighten the mood up after eating our friend. And I feel like he'd want that. I don't know. I just feel like he would. He'd be like, you know what, guys? Take me. I'll take the one for the team. And then we'll put up a statue of Shane in Stardew Valley. There we go. Here was my psychotic rating of who I would eat and who I would take with me out of the Stardew Valley peeps if I was on a remote island. I hope you enjoyed this weirdness and don't judge me too harshly for it. I'd love to hear what your guys' opinions of what I said were, and if you disagree, if you agree, if you would change anything, please let me know. I'd love to hear. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.